Hello, lovely people. Welcome to Ari Talks About Music. My name is Ari, and today I have a review of this album, Sunbelt Princess, a collab album between Lua Trilogy and Super Collider under the name LUACOLLIDER. This album continues much of the post-rock kind of theme that Super Collider has been going for within much of her discography, and now, of course, with more influence from Lua Trilogy with contributions from another collaboration artist, which makes for a really interesting and unique album that really just kind of lets you know what it's doing right from the very beginning. The opening track, Who Are You, I'm Coming Home, really gives the album a very, very strong start with these really nice psychedelic and almost ethereal sounding guitars that really just don't let up for the entire song and give a very nice, almost coherent journey feel to this entire track. And that really just goes on for the entire song with lots of high highs and low lows and really just nice everything as it just really all comes together and feels like almost a symphony of sorts. Second track on this album, I'll Be in Vegas by Morning / Desert Butch Blues, is a classic Super Collider sounding song with these very lovely distorted vocals, very reminiscent of albums like Death Consciousness by Have a Nice Life, as well as, of course, the very ethereal sounds happening in the background that really just kind of drone on for the entire song and lay this really nice atmosphere for the whole track. Also, again, very reminiscent of Death Consciousness. The track also features some really nice, thought-provoking spoken word passages that really kind of make the track feel more alive and really kind of give it more meaning than already the really nice effects and sound effects that happen on this track. The album then finishes very quickly, coming in at only half an hour with the third and final track, Emerald Eyes, a melody of sorts. This track starts off with an absolutely beautiful and very diverse array of instruments featuring pretty much anything you could possibly imagine. I particularly like the flute, really just kind of making a presence and playing a lovely little riff on this track. For a very long and interesting introduction to this song, it starts to wane a little bit to make you think it's going to end, but then starts building again to this really big climax in a very Godspeed You Black Emperor kind of way, which in a way I think does almost work to this album's weakness a little bit because I understand that they're going with the whole thing of wanting each track to be exactly 10 minutes long, which is obviously a limitation that is holding this album back a little bit in this case, I think, because the climax happens maybe somewhat too soon and doesn't tease you quite enough, and it just kind of appears out of nowhere. And you haven't really had a chance yet to really take in the build up and really kind of prepare yourself for what's about to happen. As great as the climax is, I do find that it happens maybe a bit too soon, and I think should have been maybe just a little bit more. Overall, though, this is still an absolutely amazing album that is a very strong start to the year, releasing on literally the 1st of January. This album definitely works to both artists' strengths in almost every way and sees them really working well together and their sounds really complementing each other. And so overall, I'm feeling an 8 out of 10 for this one. Thank you so much for watching this review of Sunbelt Princess by Lua Trilogy and Super Collider. I hope you enjoyed the video. Make sure to listen to this album yourself and tell me your thoughts. Please leave a like if you liked the video. Please leave a dislike if you didn't like the video. And remember to stay hydrated.